Hello everyone. So again, Arglax here. So suppose that you want to create your own device profile. Maybe you're a config creator or config tweaker, or you just want to create your own device profile. So here I'm going to teach you how to properly set it up. So I'm going only for the basics, so you can actually learn your own using these basics. So okay, firstly, I'm going to use as an example the device profiles I have for the stable configs for mid-end devices and its corresponding engine.ini. So okay, without further ado, let's proceed. So text edit. So apologies for people who are using Windows. This is a temporary laptop, so this is a Mac. So you can just use your notepad for this one. So just for the sake of the cleanliness of the text file, I'm going to remove the comments above. So yeah. Alright, anyway, so we're here. So if you haven't watched already the video I just uploaded, the one to how to create your own device profile. So this is a more basic one. So yeah, I'm going only to use maybe this 4 here. So I'm going to delete these guys below. Right, there we go. And maybe for this example, I'm just going to use the GPU of my phone. So my phone is Poco X6 Pro 5G, which runs on MediaTek Dimensity 8300. And its GPU is Mali G615. So the actual device profile as read by Wuthering Waves for my phone, it's actually like this. So Android Mali G61X. So yeah, and then device profile. Alright. So again, if you haven't watched already the other video, you have to watch it so you know how to navigate through the client log and obtain the correct device profile name. So Control C. So copy. I'm going to copy this here. So yeah, let's remove this wildcard. So if you also don't know yet, you can create a comment by just having a semicolon in front of the line. So I'm going to create a custom device profile here. Yeah, I'm going to delete this one. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now we have these details. So you can actually set this on top or anywhere in your document, so it will just work the same. So here's what you have to learn. So let's remove the lines here first. Maybe I'm going, yeah, just like that. Okay, so for the Android Mali G61X device profile, so I'm assuming for now, we're assuming that we're using the Poco X6 Pro or anything that has MediaTek Dimensity 8300. So Kuro Games will read this, the game will read this, and then if you have this line, the base profile name, so it basically just points you to another device profile, which in this case is named Android_stable mid-end. So the engine will now look for a device profile with this exact name. So this exact name of the device profile can be actually seen here. So suppose that you don't want to use this device profile, you can actually create something like SpongeBob. So SpongeBob device profile. And then suppose you want the devices using this GPU G61X or G615 to use the SpongeBob device profile. So you can use it just like this. And then again, for the device core, I'm only using this so that we know that our device profile is correctly working. So yeah, so you can set this maybe 3000 or 5000, up to you, doesn't matter. So anyways, this configuration is just the same as if you will have this simple version. Hold on. Oops. This one. So this 2 here is just the same as this one below. Okay, so proceeding, if you're going to use something like this, then you will have the option to use something like Patrick device profile. Device profile. And then suppose you have CVars r.Streaming pool size set to 1536. Yeah, something like that. And then suppose you have CVars equals maybe device core equals 6969. Yeah. So suppose you would have this. So you now have two different device profiles. You have SpongeBob and you have the Patrick device profile. So let's say you deem SpongeBob to be the high-end device profile, while Patrick is the mid-end. So let's say the mid-end. So this one is the high-end. And you think that MediaTek 8300 should fall under the mid-end one. So you just change the base profile name. You point it now to Patrick because Patrick is the mid-end device profile. So yeah, it will work that way. And then now, that's basically the basics of creating your actual device profile. So for now, I'm going to teach you the forbidden console variables or the forbidden CVars of Wuthering Waves. So it's actually on the Discord. I have it here. So this is the forbidden CVars list. So this list or these CVars, when pasted or used inside the Engine.ini, they will be ignored and they will be deleted. So for example, okay, Control C. For example, this is the Engine.ini. So let me just delete this. Yeah. And again, just for example, we're in the streaming settings. And suppose we did put this. Oh, why is it like this? Anyways, r.Streaming.PoolSize. Pool size equals 2048. So this line will actually be removed when your game is run, and it won't matter at all. So one way to bypass that is to put them in your device profiles. So in putting them in your device profiles, you just have to add this magic word CVars equals. So yeah, you put it like this, CVars equals, oops, r.Streaming, let me see, yeah, pool size equals, let's say 2048. Okay, so this pool size is actually relatively high. I would recommend, also based on Eggsy's recommendation, to have this around 1536 for high end, and then maybe around 1024 for mid end, maybe even 768. So you'll find it in my device profiles. You can just experiment on which one would work for you. So anyways, since we have these different device profiles, so we have the high end, we have the mid end, so you can now set your own customization here for different profiles. So CVars equals r.Streaming.PoolSize equals, so this is high end, so let's say 1536, and then for mid end we're just setting 1 gig, so 1024. So this streaming pool size is read in megabytes. Yeah, so MB. All right. So that's how you actually bypass the forbidden CVars in the Engine.ini. And let's look for another one. Okay, so this 3 here, actually let's use this 4. Yeah, this 4. Okay, so going back, I'm going to use this one for this example. So, oh no, I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah, I have to type them manually. So CVars equals r.DetailMode. So 3 is actually the maximum. It forces your game to output very detailed meshes. Let's use next the view distance scale. So CVars equals r view distance scale. So the default is 1.0, and if you want to view or see objects at a farther distance, so you can actually increase this, maybe 1.5, you can increase by 3.5, and you can even increase by 5.0. So it just scales the distance that you can see. So yeah, maybe for now that would be sufficient for you to establish your foundation in creating a device profile for yourself and in creating a device profile for your config users. So if you have any questions, just comment down in the video below. So thank you.